Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to be roasting pork knuckles. During my last trip to Cologne, I was in a bar where they served these pork knuckles. They were hanging on the wall with fire behind them, rotating, skin crisping up, fat juices running down. Man, that was such a good sight, and I want to recreate those pork knuckles. So I've got 4 of these pork knuckles, and we salted the skin yesterday, put them in the fridge, and today we can put them on our grill. You can see that the salt extracted moisture from the skin, and that's going to help us with crispening up the skin and really making it pop. The Napoleon Prestige Pro 665 is perfect for this job. We got this beautiful back burner right here, and we're going to use it to crispen up that skin and cook the pork knuckles. We'll take our skewer and put on the first grip, set it up, and then take one of these pork knuckles. We're just going to brush off some of that salt. It's still okay if there's a little salt on there, that doesn't matter. And now we're going to make sure that we skewer it in the center and go around the bone. Be careful with your fingers. And then puncture it in the pins. Well, we got them on, so now let's put them on the grill. Now we'll put on that back burner and let it rotate. Hit the ignition button. We'll set it to low. Now we'll put in these trays just to make sure that we capture the greases from the pork knuckle. Close the lid. And then we'll just wait for a couple of hours. Well, as you can see, our pork knuckles look about done. And they're almost up to 90 degrees Celsius. We'll let them run for just a little longer. And in the meantime, we are going to create a nice side dish to go with it. So very common with pork knuckles in Germany is of course sauerkraut. But I want to create my own sauerkraut. So I've got this Chinese cabbage here, and we're going to slice that really fine. Let's put this into a bowl, and we're adding rice wine vinegar to that. The rice wine vinegar will make it soft and sour. We'll add a pinch of sugar to that and a pinch of salt. And we'll set this aside and let it soften up for 20 minutes or so. And now we're going to make a chili sauce, homemade chili sauce. It's going to be the best thing you ever had. Of course, we're going to use our blender to chop up some chilies. And I got my little chili plant here. We're just going to break off some of these chilies, 6 or 7 of these large ones. We'll grind those up. To that I'm going to add 5 garlic cloves. We'll put a pan on our side burner. Fire up the gas, let the gas flow. Ignition. Add a cup of water to our pan. And 200 grams of sugar. I'm using raw cane sugar. Half a cup of rice wine vinegar. A tablespoon of soy sauce. A tablespoon of fish sauce and a tablespoon of sambal ulek. If you don't know what sambal ulek is, it's a typical Indonesian ingredient. You will find it on Google for sure if you want to look it up. We'll add the garlic and our chilies, mix that up. Now we'll put on the lid and let it come to a boil. Our chili sauce has reduced by half and it's looking really good. But now I'm starting to look at the bubble. It's done when we get that really slow syrupy bubble. Oh, look at that. Our meat is finally fully cooked. I'm going to take it off the grill. This is an exciting moment, but we also got to think about safety. This is hot. So I'm putting on my gloves, turning off that burner, and then we can take it out. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. That makes you smile. Crispy skin, juicy. Wow, I can't wait to bite into this. Let's take them off the skewer first. Look at these beauties. They look absolutely gorgeous. Let me quickly take a picture of that. Look at that. That is exactly what I mean with a syrupy bubble. I'll pour this into a little jar. This is the perfect way to serve it. We can just spoon it out when we need it. The chili sauce is really hot, so you gotta be careful. You don't want to burn yourself, so wearing an apron is always a good idea. Time to start slicing into our pork knuckles. Wow, that is crackling. Look, we can just push the meat off the bone. It's juicy, tender. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now we'll cut this up into smaller pieces. Look at this beautiful pork. Let's quickly taste it. Man. That's absolutely heavenly. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Wow. We'll put some of our chili sauce on top of that, just to mix that up. And it's still hot, so it's also still very, very fluid. We'll work that in by hand. Look at that. That looks even more amazing. Now let's do a taste test again. Wow. I'm taking a big bun. Now it really doesn't matter which bun you use, as long as you don't take an overpowering bun. On the bottom of this bun, we're doing our sauerkraut style Chinese cabbage. So let the vinegar drip out, put it on your bun, spread it out. Now what the acidity in this sauerkraut will do is balance out the fat in the pork. It's going to taste absolutely amazing. And on top of this, we're going to place our pork knuckles. And of course, as a final touch, we want a little bit more of our chili sauce. Well, there's only one thing left to do, and that's my favorite part. Bite into this. There we go. Now that is a satisfying sandwich. Oh yeah. I got the crunch. The flavors are absolutely amazing. The juicy pork meat, the crunchy skin and the saltiness, and then put on that hot chili sauce. Absolutely amazing. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. I want to say a special thanks to Xapron for helping us out getting these aprons and getting them out to you. If you're looking for their website, there's a link down below in the video description. Hey, and also thank you to our sponsors, everyone who support this channel and hit that sponsor button on YouTube, or the guys from Patreon. It's all much appreciated, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. So until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.